Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will talk about Maslow's hierarchy of needs by Abraham Maslow. So, Abraham Maslow was an American psychologist who published a paper called A Theory of Human Motivation. And just a summary of that paper, he was basically saying that human beings make their decisions or they behave in a certain way based on a hierarchy of psychological needs. So he further did his research, his work, and then he later published a book where he discovered that there are 5 core needs that form the basis of human behavioral motivation, the things that make humans do what they do or behave the way they do. And these needs are physiological, safety, affiliation, achievement and esteem, and self-actualization. And what human beings would want to do is that they would want to satisfy their physiological needs first, which are at the bottom of the pyramid, going up the pyramid up to the self-actualization. The physiological needs are basically the most basic human needs that each and every human being needs in order to survive. So they are your survival needs, and they include things like food, water, shelter, clothing, your health, reproduction, and things like that. And what human beings tend to do is that they have to achieve these needs first, the physiological needs first, before they move on to the next hierarchy of needs, or the next goal, or the next psychological need called safety. So they would want to satisfy their physiological needs first, and once those are met, then they would move on to safety and security. Your safety and security needs are basically just the needs that you'd want to satisfy in order to protect yourself from harmful situations, like theft, violence, any damage that might happen to you, or just to feel safe overall in your own well-being, your financial safety, and things like that. So once you've achieved those needs, so now you've achieved your physiological needs, your basic human needs that you need for survival, and now you have achieved your safety and security needs, then now you can move on to the next needs, which are affiliation or love and relationships. So now obviously you move on to affiliation, which are basically love and belonging kind of needs, where you want to satisfy your relationships and friendships kind of needs. So you'd want to work on interacting with other people, human interaction here in love and belonging or affiliation. So you try by all means to bond with your family, your friends, you try and look for a partner. And it actually does make sense, because you can't go out and look for a partner before when you can't even provide for yourself. You can't go out and look for a partner before you have actually achieved your physiological needs. So you'd want to do those first, and once you're stable with those, you move on to safety and security. And once you're stable with those, then you start thinking about interacting with other human beings, achieving your sexual needs, your emotional intimacy, forming groups, unions, clubs, and everything like that, just human interaction. Then now you'd want to move on to achievement and esteem. These are basically just the needs that boost your ego as an individual, or your confidence boosters. So as an individual, you want to feel that you are valuable, and you deserve dignity, and you deserve respect from other people. So you'd want to achieve those needs, or make sure that those needs are met as you live on a day-to-day basis. So for example, you'd want to, I don't know, I can't think of an example, but just things that would boost your confidence, your independence. Let's say you're a student, should go out and look for extracurricular activities. Let's say, for example, you go out and look for vacation work, internships, and stuff like that, to try and prove to your co-workers or your lecturers and your students and your other students that you are deserving of a dignity, you're valuable, you have skills, and things like that. So last but not least, we have self-actualization, which I like to think of this as extracurricular activities but outside of school, basically in life. So you try to satisfy your other needs just to make yourself feel whole as an individual. So you'd go out and you look for self-actualization skills or skills that develop you as an individual, or extramural activities, basically, like you'd learn a new skill. Let's say you learn how to sing, you learn how to design, you learn how to cook, you do gardening, just to make yourself feel whole. And that's basically Maslow's hierarchy of needs in a nutshell. I hope you guys found this video very helpful. You can try and read up more about it online. There are a whole bunch of articles published around Maslow's hierarchy of needs, but this is just like a basic foundation. Please don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, just put them down in the comments below and I'll make sure to answer them as soon as I can. And I'll see you guys in my next video.